All right, look, it took me about 3 hours to film that opening sequence, so I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, on to the car. 2001 Audi B5 S4. So what's this car's purpose? It's an all-wheel drive sports car. Well, it actually has a very good purpose. This car allows you to own a sports car, but also allows your sports car to be driven in the winter. Up here in New England, the winters can be pretty treacherous, so it's really good to have an all-wheel drive car. Even better to have an all-wheel drive car that can actually be a sports car. And now you might say, well, why not an Evo? Why not an STI? Well, when you compare the price tag of an Evo of a similar year, let's say 03 to 04, or an STI 03 to 04, this car is substantially less expensive, and dollar for dollar to achieve the same horsepower, this car is way ahead. So how does it drive? This car was sitting on Bilstein sport struts and H&R progressive rate springs. One bit of advice, don't do the progressive rates. Not really the best ride. They max out a lot and you get a lot of bumps there. Not good, especially if you want to drive this car like a race car everywhere you go and off and on every on-ramp, such as myself. Other than that, handling-wise, this car was very hard to get on its toes. You can really hammer this car through the turns. It's almost like on rails, especially when you have a good tire on the car. This particular car was riding on Potenza pole positions, a fantastic dry weather tire, and also amazing rain tire. Alright, so let's just get into the performance. The whole reason why I'm doing this review. Alright, so first, we're going to go over braking. Then from there, we'll do a clip of a 60 to 130 roll and show you how this car accelerates. Power on this car comes in like a freight train. Full boost by about 3,000 RPM. 70 miles an hour. And let's see how well it stops. Not too shabby. So in conclusion, overall, not that bad of a car. Owned this car personally myself for about 5 years. Built it to a stage 3. Enjoyed it. Didn't know how much I would actually miss the car until I got rid of it. But it has its flaws. It's a good daily driver if you're not driving too many miles a day. But if you're going long distances, not really the best car to have. You may want to just invest in something newer. Car does have its quirks. Car does burn oil. What are you going to do? It's from 2001. Overall, give this car a 7 out of 10 rating. If you're looking to build a car and don't want to have to spend a lot to make it fast, this is the car for you. A basic stage 2 setup on this car is about $150 to $250, depending on where you get it done. Or if you do it yourself, it's going to be very inexpensive.